Okay, so the Pioneer receiver is all cleaned up and ready to rock and roll, as you can tell. This is in the loud setting, and I noticed when the volume is down low, it was doing some crackling and popping, but only when the loudness was on. When we turn it off, and it still sounds good and smooth now that it's cleaned up. Put the loudness back on. Still nice and smooth. No popping, no crackling. I have cleaned the inside very well. It's a good thorough job. I think it's ready to go. Right now I got it on the B speakers. It's got speakers A, speakers B, kind of like front and rear. You got left and right. It's a quad. So I was thinking maybe he was hearing the crackling only through his B speaker, so I switched them from A to B, and it's making no difference whatsoever. So it's perfectly clear. And here's your balance. All left. Still nice and clear. All the way to the right. Still nice and clear. No crackling, no popping. Back to the middle. I love these old systems. You can feel it click when it gets to the middle for balance. The dial, I mean, you can spin it and it goes all the way like down. You watch this thing when I spin it to the right. See, it goes quite far, doesn't it? And it doesn't back up like it was before. It just goes. I mean, it may bump down a little bit, but that's because this is a very precise tuner. But yeah, indoors with just the antenna that comes built into the stereo. The only radio station we pick up here in Northwest Arkansas is the Eagle 93.3. So that's the only one that'll come in. Now, if I had an actual antenna connected to it, that'd be a totally different story. I've got company enjoying me for my evening drink. But that's the Pioneer system for now. So we're going to go right there and come back. And so now we come back and wait, what? We got a turntable. We got a Marantz. Yep, it's all cleaned up. Look at that. The plastic, the dust cover, all cleaned up. Nice and reflective. Yeah, I can't do much about scratches and breakages, but let's open it up and see some stuff. I have the toner arm up. Watch this. Oh my God, did you see that? Let's put it at the beginning. Let it down. Yeah. Now look at the angle that the needle is touching the record. Do you see the distance? Do you see the distance between the carriage? It's hard to get a good picture, but only the stylus, only the needle should touch the record. If you have a problem with the angle that the needle is touching the record, then your focus should be on the back. Think of it as a balance beam. The farther out this is, the lighter your needle is going to be. the closer in it is, the more your needle will want to go down. So you want to keep the toner off of the needle, and in order to do that, you need this to be out as much as possible. If you have it too close, the carriage, this section, this plastic section, will be too close to the record, and it will slide on the record, and it won't give you the sound that you want. It will not give you the proper sound quality. This is what you want. Toast. Yeah, man. That is whip topping vodka with Coca-Cola to give you a vanilla Coke taste. I like that. So, this baby's all cleaned up and ready to roll now. Now let's take a look at the next one. Okay, here we go. Oh my God, what happened? Oh, the Marantz turned into a Technics. This is the one with the bubble on the dust cover. And notice how clean everything is now. Yep, it's pretty darn clean. It's ready to go. Oh my God, it's so clean. But he is missing his hinges, and he's aware of that. He's going to try to get some new hinges for it. So we're going to take off the dust cover and set it down, and we're going to play some music. Show you how this sweet baby works. Look how pretty everything is. All the mechanical stuff. Oh my God. It is ready to go. Now, let's see. We'll turn it on by just turning the top part here. Oh, check out the lights, man. Now, this is just a blue light. You can turn it off, turn it back on. Here's the cool part. Make sure the toner is ready to go. We'll lift it up. Slide it on over. Now you see this one does not start up right away. You have to tell it to turn on. So, there it is. And it's on. Notice the angle of the stylus again. I'm about to set it down. We're going to set it down on song number 4, I think. It's pretty close to song number 4. See what's on there. Lower it down. Oh, my bad. That's song number 3, but that'll work. See how the lights are? See how the lights make it look like the turntable is just steady, maybe sitting still. You can't really tell in a video, but when you're just staring at it, yeah, like we did in the 70s, we would just stare at these things. We loved it. But yeah, it's jamming. It's very clean. You can change the pitch of the sound, that is, the speed of the turntable. See? That's way too fast. And this is normal. And looks like I ought to take a toothbrush to these corners. It sat for a couple of days. I was really focused more on the receiver, okay, and I started cleaning on it. Then I got the Marantz turntable cleaned up. Then I worked on the Technics, and it sat there for a couple of days while I was working. Then I come back and it's still, it's a little bit dusty, but it is ready to go. This is the insert for the 45 records. You lay that on the spindle and you put your 45 on there. But this is pretty much ready to go and ready to be picked up. What do you think, guys? Good job or what?